What's the pettiest reason your family member tried to ruin your life? My sister cornered me in the kitchen after Thanksgiving dinner and pulled out an actual ruler to measure our engagement rings. Yours is 2 millimeters wider than mine and you need to exchange it immediately, she said, grabbing my hand so hard it hurt. Older sisters get the bigger diamonds. My fiancé had saved for 2 years to buy my ring and I wasn't returning it. That's not how engagement rings work, I said. Mine is a full carat and yours is clearly 1.5, she said, pulling out a jeweler's loop. Either you downgrade or I'll make sure that ring disappears. You're insane, I said. Dad agrees that it's embarrassing for the older daughter to have the smaller diamond, she said. When people notice, they'll think my husband loves me less. Her husband looked exhausted when she dragged him in to back her up, and he mentioned he'd already spent $20,000 on her ring. 2 weeks later, she filed a lawsuit claiming I'd deliberately chosen a larger diamond to humiliate her and damage her marriage. She hired a gemologist as an expert witness to testify about the psychological impact of diamond size disparities between siblings, and demanded I be forced to downgrade to a half-carat ring. She brought charts showing how cultures worldwide respected birth order in jewelry distribution, and tried to get a restraining order preventing me from wearing my ring in public. The judge asked if this was a joke before dismissing it, but she stood up and accused him of not understanding sister dynamics and diamond hierarchies. After months of her posting comparison photos of our rings online, she showed up at my engagement party with what she claimed was a 3-carat diamond upgrade. She made everyone stop to admire it, but when she held it up to the light, it was obviously cubic zirconia from the way it sparkled wrong. Her husband admitted he couldn't afford an upgrade, so she'd bought it herself, and when people realized it was fake, she screamed that at least it was bigger than mine. She pulled out a portable diamond tester to prove mine was fake too, but when it confirmed mine was real, she threw it at the wall and said the machine was broken. She decided to steal my ring by staging an elaborate heist at my apartment. She hired actors from Craigslist to pretend to be maintenance workers while she snuck in through the bathroom window, but she got stuck halfway through. She dangled there for 2 hours trying to wiggle free, and when she finally pushed through, she flew across the bathroom and crashed into the mirror. She got up covered in glass cuts and searched for my ring, tearing apart everything, but I was wearing it. She tried to escape back through the window but slipped on the broken glass and fell into the bathtub, hitting the faucet so hard it broke off and water started spraying everywhere. She ran to shut off the water main but grabbed the gas valve instead and filled the apartment with fumes, then tried to call for help but dropped her phone in the toilet. She was so dizzy from the gas that she stumbled into my closet thinking it was the exit, and pulled the entire clothing rack down on herself, then crawled out and made it to the actual door, but it was locked from inside, and she'd forgotten how locks worked from the fumes. She finally broke down the door with my kitchen stool but used too much force and went flying down the stairs, bouncing off every step until she landed in the lobby fountain. The impact knocked out 3 teeth and broke her jaw, and when she tried to explain to the paramedics what happened, she couldn't talk properly, and they thought she was having a stroke. You destroyed my face because you had to have a bigger diamond, she mumbled through her wired jaw in the hospital. I'll never smile again because you're so materialistic. I wasn't even home when you broke into my apartment, I said, but my mom grabbed my wrist. Your sister has permanent dental damage because you couldn't let her have this one thing, she said, while my sister pointed at her missing teeth. Every time I looked at my ring now, all I could see was my sister's broken jaw and gaps where her teeth used to be. My family shared photos of her dental x-rays next to pictures of my ring, saying I valued carats over family. Her husband left her during the recovery because he couldn't handle the drama anymore, and everyone blamed me for destroying her marriage with my larger diamond. My parents tried to